I only give this shirt to the bad guys.
There you go. It's official.
Mato, you Mato, boy.
All right.
Mato.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
That's why you Mato. Matter of fact, I got a present for you, baby. I got a cigar.
Oh, a cigar too.
And I got one of my dog shirt for my boy right here. This is gonna bring you home to the promised land. Mike Big Dog teacher.
Joining us now, my dog, Big Papi, David Ortiz. Papi, great World
What's
Series
going
so
on,
far.
y'all?
Thanks
What's
for joining us. Can I start talking about one of your main dogs, Mookie Betts? He's 3 for 23. He's really one of your guys dating back to the Red Sox. He had that post-game press conference where he really felt down in the dumps. How do you think he pulls out of this?
Well, it's kind of crazy to see a guy like Mookie going through the slump because as far as I can remember, Mookie's always on. Mookie's always providing. Mookie is a key player who I admired a lot because when he first came to the big league with the Red Sox, he was always on the wanting to learn process, and he had been an incredible student of the game. And we all know that baseball is a tough sport to play. You know, it's a tough game, and we all go through that. But it seems the other day in an interview that his confidence levels are pretty low, and to be honest with you, that's not Mookie. Mookie is the guy that he always had that positive vibe. That you know, he's always look at what he did. He moved from right field, being a Gold Glover, to play shortstop just to make the Dodgers a better team. So hopefully the next few games, his confidence level go back up to where they normally are, and my boy just bounce back and do his thing.
Papi, you mentioned Mookie's confidence being low. When we saw them walk, the Blue Jays walk Ohtani 5 times, essentially 4 intentional. Can that mess, Mookie's after him in the batting order, can that mess with the guy's confidence as well?
Good question, bro.
Well, reality is that he definitely will put a little bit of pressure on you, and your anxiety will take over sometimes if you don't know how to manage that, especially in my boy Mookie situation. He would like to try to overdo things. I mean, Ohtani is the most dangerous hitter in baseball, you know, and the whole world knows that. So as a team competing against the Dodgers, you want to taste the next guy. You want to see where he at, you know, and Mookie, as of right now, it seems like he is dancing with the wolf at the plate right now. You know, he's getting pitches to hit, but he's not getting results. And that's what gets in your head. That's what messes around with your confidence level when you are not seeing the result. And I guess his interview the other day has something I had to say about that. So he just got to go out there and have fun, man. You know, to beat the Mookie that we know that he can be, and try not to jeopardize his confidence level.
What about his interview the other day jumped out to you, Papi?
You know, I mean, he was honest based on not having result. But sometimes, I would say this, sometimes you have to let the opposition continue guessing. Right. You can just show them your frustration because now they know that he's frustrated. Now they're going to keep on trying him. They're going to continue walking Ohtani. They're gonna continue putting him on the spot. And guess what? The game will find you. Believe it or not, the game will always come to you. So he's a great athlete. He's a great player. He's a great kid. Like I say, if I'm him today, I would play the game like I used to when I was in Little League. You know, when you're getting prepared for the Little League game, you're not looking at scouting report. You're not worried about what people have to say. You're not even worried about what your uncle had to say. You just go out there and play the game and have fun. So if I'm him, I would try that today.
All right, well, who's having fun right now is the Blue Jays. And if you look at the whole postseason, aside from the first 2 games after they partied with you about beating the Yankees and maybe put it on a little too much, they've just been a machine. Like their offense has been seemingly unstoppable this postseason. And yesterday, we had the conversation about why are the Blue Jays ahead in the series, and I said maybe they're just better. Like, I understand the Dodgers are a super team, if you will, but as far as the best set to win a 7-game series, do you think it's fair to say the Blue Jays have been and are maybe the better team?
Look, it's funny you asked me that question because I was having a conversation just like an hour ago with a group of people. Here's the thing. People need to start paying attention to the teams coming out of the East Division in American League. The East Division, to me, I think is the strongest division in baseball. If you look around every year, way before the season begins, you know throughout every division what team is going to dominate that division. If you go to the National League West, you know the Dodgers are going to finish on top in that division. If you go to the American League Central, okay, Houston wasn't in the occasion this time, but you know that Houston dominated that division more likely. It's different. It's like pretty much the same everywhere you go. But when you come to the American League East, you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes are the Yankees, sometimes are the Red Sox. Now it's the Blue Jay. All of a sudden it was Baltimore. Tampa give everybody headache every year. Like, you don't know. So that division, the team coming out of the East Division in American League are always tough team to beat. And if you think about at this moment, what you want is the better team in between the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. The only difference between the two teams is that the Blue Jays are hitting, the Dodgers are not. Right. You don't know where the punch is going to come from when you are facing this Blue Jays. If you look at the team during the playoff, at least 7 batters every time they win connect for hit. They don't strike out. They put the ball in play. They were out good pitching. Look at what they did to Snell twice. Snell is one of the best pitchers in the game. They make his life miserable because this is the team that they know how to put the ball in play. Everybody's going for the long ball. They just try to do damage, wearing you out, putting traffic on the bases. That takes the focus away from the pitchers. I mean, they have so many ways to hurt you.
Papi, who has the advantage the second time you see a pitcher? So Yamamoto pitched complete game, saw all the Blue Jays. At the same time, the Blue Jays saw him for a full game. How are their approaches different? Who has the advantage tonight?
Yamamoto have probably the best stuff in the game, to be honest with you. That's why the guy have been capable of, pitch complete game twice. I can't remember what was the last time I saw that. His stuff is in a different place. But the Blue Jays, they don't strike out. Even with a complete game that he pitched the last time, they strike out 7 times. You would think a guy with the stuff that Yamamoto has, pitching a complete game, you're talking about 12, 15 strikeout. He only strike them out 7 times. What that tells you? They put the ball in play against him, even him being that filthy. So I would not be surprised if the Blue Jays get to him tonight.
Love it. Wow. I like it.
Wow.
I like a little insight there.
Papi, I mentioned Ohtani in the game 3 when he got walked all those times. He's 0 for 7, though, since that game. 1, do you expect him to break out of that slump? And 2, before you go, can you call Wilds your big dog? Because he's going to be a wreck if you don't call him your big dog before you go.
I'll tell you what, though. Ohtani coming out of the slump is something that can happen from day to night. Ohtani might be the only player I can see going from looking bad with a pitch to go and hit 3 homers. I tell you what, me to get on a slump, I will figure it out, but it's kind of hard for the batter to go from hitting ground ball, striking out, popping ball up to hit 3 homers. He's one of the kind. So to me, I don't really know when Ohtani is on a slump or not, even if he's off or whatever. Because the guy, the way he know how to get it done, I mean, probably Barry Bonds might be the only guy I can remember. I mean, Barry Bonds never was in a slump, but he's the closest thing, I mean, to it. So tonight, I would be surprised if the Blue Jay pitched to him. I would not let him beat me.
Wow.
He's not stealing bases.
He's got to steal.
I mean, he tried a couple of times. He got caught. So I will make his life miserable at the plate and try hard to pitch. And if he comes to pitch with bases loaded and I'm winning by 3, he'll go to first base, Ohtani. Let me try the next guys. But I will not pitch him at all. I mean, if I'm trying to win, will you pitch to him?
No.
No,
It feels it feels.
I don't care that over 7 is slump.
Wilds wants to change the rules.
No, I feel like
he wants to make it to where that your
No
second intentional walk, you get a double.
Here's my point.
Yeah.
Literally, some of the best baseball. Poppy, you had some of the most iconic baseball moments in playoff history. If they're like, you know what, 4, put them on, and you get robbed by all those
Dave
moments.
Roberts comes in and steals a
Well,
base.
still,
I mean, that's what you do.
I want to see baseball. I want to see baseball. All right,
That's it,
Poppy,
man.
you know what? My dog.
Oh, there we go.
My dog.
there it is. You made his day,
Thank you.
Poppy. You don't
Thank
know
you.
you made his day.
Have a great game. Game 6 tonight. Coverage starts on Fox at 7 o'clock.
best.
Thank you, Poppy. Have fun.
He's the
Thank
best.
y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.